Welcome back to the Realistic RTG on FC25. We are currently knocked off top spot, but with 2 games in hand and only a single point deficit, we could significantly extend a lead at the top of the Premier League table today. It could obviously go horrendously wrong, and with 7th placed Leicester, 4th placed Chelsea and 9th placed Aston Villa today, it absolutely could go horrendously wrong. We will have the second leg of the Europa League quarter-final against Frankfurt as well, but after a solid away win by 3-0, I am confident enough to sim that game, which we will do, and then concentrate on the Premier League fixtures for today's episode. We'll wait and see who we get in the next round of the Europa League. I'm pretty sure we're going to get through there. I think it's safe to say. Saying thank you to Hookiv, to Dylan and to Flammers on the board behind me for your continued support in the comment section and on stream. Thank you very much indeed for that. Do come and join me on stream if you haven't already. We live stream all of our content here on this channel and of course over on Twitch as well. But we're going to start with Leicester City away today. I have to go with the fringe lineup, but that's fine because then we want to sim with a stronger lineup against Frankfurt just to make sure. Leicester's team's pretty decent. They're in 7th in the league, as you saw, chasing a European spot. Patreon player, actually, Will Hillier in goal at 86. Then there's Stevenson, Bissek, Mawissa and Cohen. Stevenson, obviously, a former Bradford City player for us in this save. Artur Vermeeren at centre mid alongside Anwar Ali, who's a Libyan regen. Well, I say regen, he's probably just a youth prospect. I can't name you a single Libyan CDM, if I'm completely honest. Noni Madueke out on the right, Mika Gertz on the left, Bilal El Khanous at Cam at 85 rated, and of course Raphael Albert, who's been scoring the goals left, right and centre for Leicester so far this season, is probably the strongest reason as to why they are where they are in the league. Janu Zoon is available on the bench, including former Bradford City player Tayo Adaramola as well. So, do forgive the gardener in the background. Right, let's crack on with a game here at the King Power. We know that at least a point puts us top, but with those games in hand and games running out this season, the more games we win, the better chance we stand to win in the Premier League this year. And if we can do it soon enough, then we'll be in a great position to properly concentrate on the Europa League as well. But very nearly an early 1-0 lead there. Yeah, it was a bit ambitious, that one, wasn't it, on that occasion? Trent and Gallagher looking for Hayward, well picked off. Gertz shows the strength. Ref saw that as a foul. It was more of just a coming together, but play continues regardless. And Cohen, that's a good delivery. Longhorse is up to it. Still the danger here. And a goal for Leicester. It's not Albert, it's El Khanous, one of the few remaining Leicester City real-life players. Bags a goal. Engels through the gap. Nicely to Trent. Hello, sir. That's a challenge and a half. Right, El Khanous looking to cause damage again. Albert deflected. Lunin gets there. Look at the space on the right-hand side. It's Karim Adeyemi. How's your touch? Oh! Could you get any better? Bissek is the man with me. Poke it through that gap and find Ribeiro. He finds a good save by Hillier. Oh, and Adeyemi was offside. Come on, Karim. You've got to keep yourself onside there. That should have been 1-1. Maybe should have gone across goal rather than trying to slam it at the near post. But regardless of which way I went, the keeper seemingly had me covered on this occasion. Lewis Hayward looking to make moves. Conor Gallagher has Trent arriving. Now, can Trent find a good ball? Bissek completely sold himself there, but Adeyemi selling himself short and can't score the finessed effort. Into Albert here. Safe. Oh, not as safe as thought it might be in the end. Lunin down to it. That wasn't ideal, was it, really? Flicked away well. Ali and Gertz were blocked, and Gertz again well blocked. Oh my lord, he went for me there. And he's going to get away with it too. And Albert scores the bloody sensational second for Leicester City. I mean, I turned away from the man brilliantly, but I had to avoid the challenge, otherwise broken ankle territory. And then as a result, the ball falls free to them, but as first time efforts come, swept into the bottom corner, that is as good as they get. Leicester lead by 2. This is why we always say But points on the board are better than games in hand. We're losing our game in hand, or one of our two at least. Vermeeren with the corner for Leicester. Oh, that's decent. Well, Conor Gallagher... What's up with the man on the post? Conor Gallagher got in the way. Stopped him from scoring. Has given them another chance to try and create, though. El Canoes is doing that. Longhorse wins the header. And Hayward actually gets that first. And well. Adeyemi is away. And we'll lift it looking for him. Right. Karim Adeyemi surely got the legs on Lucas Stevenson. Yes. And the turn. Oh, but the touch is heavy. That quick step's actually come back to bite me there. Maybe I shouldn't have sprinted. I should have looked for a pass or just jogged into the middle. Trent trying to hold up the ball. Looking for Hayward. We're going to be 2-0 down at half-time here. We've not been bad in the first half, but we haven't taken our chances, and Leicester City have. Cohen down the wing. Stands up into the middle. Albert's there. It's flicked on well enough, but the fullback's pushed forward. Hayward keeps it in play. Cohen is dead on his feet now. If Ribeiro... He took ages to actually get in the box there, Ribeiro. He just kind of jogged. Commit to the run, mate. Burst into the space. Help me find you. We need 2 goals. Lazy from the striker there. That's not lazy from Jay Davies, but it's fallen very kindly for Leicester. Oh, here's Noni Madueke. Jay's doing his best to win it back again, but just can't quite do it. Mika Gertz a bit greedy there with the effort. Again, it's fallen for Leicester. Dedic will recover this. Good. And Gertz fires it into the defender. And finally, a rebound falls for me. Trent across to Conor Gallagher. Many a runner in front, including, although not finding, Lewis Hayward. An hour played. Not even had the chance to score a goal yet in this second half. Leicester are going to win here. And our title challenge is going to have a rather sizable hiccup. That's a great ball for Adeyemi, though. And we could be in. Here we go. This time, not smashing the sprint button and running straight into a defender. And Adeyemi can score goals in the Premier League for Bradford City. One more at least, please. Davies inside to Trent. Leicester are starting to press slightly higher and harder here. And I wonder whether it's actually going to be detrimental to them. They're trying to win it back up high, win it back high up the pitch to try and force us backwards so that there is no opportunity to score a second goal for us here at the King Power. But in doing so, if we are able to break that press, there is going to be space to try and exploit. And Conor Gallagher is looking to do that here with Hayward. Not found, though. With Hayward. Found, though. Looking for Ribeiro. Can he get there ahead of the keeper? No, he can't. And that might be the last opportunity we're able to create to give ourselves the equalising goal we crave. That was a really good chance. If the way that pass is as was needed, then we are in and we are level. Albert ruining me there. Noni Madueke back to a teammate, and time has gone. It will be 2-1 or it will be 3-1, but it will be a Leicester win. And it will be by 3. Albert bags again. It's defeat to start the day. Not great. Right, the game against Frankfurt, we are going to sim. Full strength 11. 3-0 up from the first leg. And win the second leg by 2-0 as well. Dibbling with one. Simmy with the other. Comfortably through to the next round. Feyenoord versus Ajax is a massive fixture, actually, to be fair, for a European quarter-final. It is Feyenoord that get the better of them. We're through. Monaco are through against Galatasaray, as are Anderlecht against Metz. Monaco, Bradford, Anderlecht and Feyenoord in the semi-finals of the Europa League. We have to be, absolutely have to be, favourites for that, don't we? Surely. It's second place Bradford still versus Chelsea next. Chelsea actually have dropped to 6th now that some more games have been played. But Chevalier is 88 rated in goal, and obviously they're very, very good, Chelsea. Dan Cadlet's at right back. Scalvini, Fofana and Charles. Ugochukwu and Santos. Bulut, Blanco, Elliott and Šeško, who scored a great header in, I think, a 1-0 Chelsea win last time we faced them. Former Bradford man Zito Luvumbo on the bench, including Patreon player as well, Jack Thornton there on the right-hand side. Chelsea going to be very good. I'm going to have to be very much better than I was in the last game against Leicester. So let's see if I can actually do it, shall we? Very wet here, though, as you can see. So that surely is going to make things a little bit more difficult. Try and work this about as best we can to get the opportunity to score early doors, and Dibbling could do that, but it's well blocked by Scalvini, of course. I do not like playing against Scalvini. Harvey Elliott. Back to Andre Santos. That's actually really well worked by Chelsea, and Šeško with the turn, and Ouattara reads it very well indeed. That was really nicely done. Rig forward, picked off though by Ugachukwu. Good interceptions from him, Chelsea. Not letting me get out of my own half at the moment. And Šeško, well, that's not what you expect from a player of his quality in such a position, is it? When he was played in, my brain was thinking to itself, right, how am I going to explain this goal then? Thankfully, I don't have to, because he missed. And he missed quite poorly too. Rig played in here. Turns Ugachukwu. Here's Bayer. Bayer looking out wide. Finding Fernandez. Dibbling's there. Edge of the box is Chris Rig. Get it on his left. Bend it. And Leslie Ugachukwu's in the way, unfortunately. Still 0-0 here. It's well worked once we won it back. And their fullback is out of position here. Kilitsoy could be the man. Chevalier is instead. Good save. Win that header. Well up. Murillo. Rig will turn. Support is here. That was meant for Engels. Finds Engels in the end anyway. Dibbling on the run. Oh my God, Andre Santos commits to a challenge. That very much was committed. Rig though. Rig in space. You know what happens with his left foot from range sometimes, but didn't quite have the angle for a good enough shot on this occasion. Nice block by Shempong. He's giving it straight away again though. And now Harvey Elliott's on the way. We want Harvey Elliott. Oh, wow! I was about to say we want Harvey Elliott of Liverpool form, not Harvey Elliott of England under-21 form. And what I would have wanted was Šeško of his first effort form, but that power shot has just ripped past the goalkeeper and into the back of the net. That's unbelievable. What a goal from Benjamin Šeško. Talk about making up for an error. Wow. I was hoping that we'd be getting enough top-end, top-quality results today that we'd put ourselves in a great Premier League winning position before the end of the season. At the minute, we might not even be in a Premier League winning position at the end of the season. Offside there, Harvey Elliott, thankfully. Chelsea lead by quite the goal to nil. It's their right back that's the weak spot in their defence, but we keep finding ourselves coming down the left at the moment. I am going to need to probably move my attacks to the opposite side of the pitch. Šeško will flick that on, but that's comfortably enough dealt with, and now is the opportunity to come down the other side of the pitch. Great ball to Kilitsoy. Gets under control. Kadlec is getting back to me though. Perfectly weighted. Bayer down, and with a finish. Oh, it's gorgeous from the big German up top. Arguably, the half-time whistle should have gone as the ball was maybe played out to Kilitsoy, but the referee played on. The assist is top draw, as is the finish. A game of high quality here. Lovely ball. I mean, it's a great run, but Fofana probably should have tracked it. Didn't quite get there in time, and the finish is also top bins as well as top draw. 1-1. Šeško, don't let him do it again. I mean, the defender just bounced off him. He nearly did do it again. Thank you, Trubin at the near post. Ouattara with the delivery. Šeško's up. It's over the top of the bar, though, thankfully, but he is just unplayable at times, Benjamin Šeško. Came off a defender as well, apparently, and it will be another Chelsea corner here at the start of the second half, and they're really piling on the pressure now, but the pressure has eased. Ouattara down the line to Kilitsoy. Can we get the better of that fullback again? No, seemingly is the answer, and Šeško played in here. Give me it back. Needed to double. Harvey Elliott's interceptions are really starting to annoy me now. Needed to double team up on Šeško to get it off him a minute ago. We have gotten it back again. And we'll find Rig. He's going to get away from Bulut here, who has pace to try and challenge with me. Leslie, that's not a very good challenge, mate. It's a yellow card for Ugachukwu, and deservedly so. Not exactly leading by a captain's example there. Rig played in here. Well, I didn't quite get the angle. Space on Chris Riggs' left foot can quite often lead to the ball nestling in the top right corner. It didn't this time. Here's Shesko played in again. Chelsea come forward continually. Cadlets win it back. He's well out of position. I got a toe to it, but I haven't won it back. Bulu to Andre Santos to Harvey Elliott, who forces the save out of Trubin. This title fight just got a hell of a lot more close, didn't it? Especially if Chelsea win this too. We might go from having the potential of a 5-point gap at the top of the table to maybe only being top on goal difference to potentially actually being behind and not have it all in our own hands anymore. Shempong, bloody Shesko getting involved with these interceptions now. Rig wins it back. Engels, Bayer's going. We found him again. He's brought it down. Chevalier does enough. Ouattara to Rig. Tej Fernandez has room to get into. Dibbling's made a good run. Oh, bloody Blanco's back there intercepting now. Chelsea's front line works so hard to win the ball back. Could have gone to Dibbling very quickly. Oh, Fernandez has sold the man. And Bayer is in. Big save. Can Dibbling win the header? Why has he done that then? Just. Oh, God. The chance to win at home against Chelsea. It's no guarantee that it was going to go in if he went for the header. But it was surely the better option than what he did. Let's get past the challenge. 2 minutes added on. We scored in first half stoppage time. I was about to say, can we score in second half stoppage time? Maybe, but it's going to have to come very quickly. Dibbling. Dibbling again. No, I've just not got the room. I've not got the room. It's going to be a point only at home against Chelsea. This is not what we needed at this stage of the season. The opportunity to pull away at the top of the Premier League just isn't able to be taken. We are halted in our march towards the Premier League title. Liverpool losing points to Spurs is good news for us, I think. It is, certainly. But Arsenal lead the way now, or continually lead the way. Still got a game in hand. The gap is still a point. We can go top if we win. We can go top if we draw that game in hand. But the goal difference is very much closer than it was before. Only 5 goals in it now with 5 or 6 games to go, depending on which team it is that you're looking at. And the Aston Villa game at the end of the day might be our game in hand. I think it is. This is a game we cannot afford to lose. Ramsdale in goal for Villa. Castillo, Araujo, Dubois and Moreira. Berrival and Valverde. Diaby, Eiling Julia, Pablo Torre and Nathan Lefebvre. They've got options on the bench that are decent. We've had to rotate a little bit because of fatigue. So Trent starts, Adeyemi starts, Longhorse and Dedic too. Ideally I would have liked to have won all 3, obviously. But 4 points from the potential 9 today is now an absolute minimum. Ouattara into Rig. Bit of room centrally. Room gone. Moussa Diaby made sure of that. Nice baller to Kılıçsoy though. Here comes Bayer at pace. Looking to return the favour from the last game. It doesn't quite work, but we'll keep it alive. Rig, Engels, Trent looking for Adeyemi. Through the gap. Oh, it nearly opened up. It's so very nearly squeezed through the gap to find the striker. Dedic has done well and we'll keep the pressure on if we can. Engels to Rig, quickly looking for Bayer, but Berrival intercepts this time. We've been the more forward-thinking and more creative side thus far. We haven't yet got the goal. And we still haven't yet got the goal. But we've got the ball back again. Trent looking for Rig. Rig with no room to do anything though, unfortunately. Come on, please. Just open up for me a little bit. Just open up for me a little bit. Bayer maybe should have gone for the pass. We'll get the corner. Fans roaring. They know how important this fixture is in the grand scheme of the Premier League title campaign, but it's one that we're still drawing only at 0-0 for now. Castillo. Back to Berrival. Oh, that is ill-advised, to say the least. Looking for Adeyemi out wide. His touch isn't as good as it was earlier in the episode when he had a similar chance on the opposite side of the pitch, but he will find Bayer here, who has killed Soy. Oh, as if it cannons off rig that hard and goes straight to a Villa man. What are the chances? Half an hour in, I've done everything but score so far, it feels. But Villa are continually and consistently dangerous going the other way. So as much as the ball is pinballing about from end to end at the minute, I don't ever feel at the moment confident that the job is done. Why is nobody... Why are they all just hovering on the edge of the box? What are you doing? Get in a bloody box! I get here, I look at Adeyemi, he's just not moving. I skip past the challenge there and Adeyemi just stops on the edge of the box. Get in a box! I want to pull it back to you. And they both hover there. Bayer does the same. Oh, it's so broken! That should be 1-0. That should be a simple squared ball and a 1-0 goal. Torre. Out wide. Ouattara's going to have to come across it. Torre delivered well. Well up Longhorse. That is a dominant header. Ouattara just backed away from it for some reason. Cheers, game. I'm getting cheesed off now. I'm going to have to try and keep my head. But I'm getting particularly frustrated now. Keeper. Longhorse in the way. Keeper came for it. Defender was taking no risks. Moreira delivers again. Diaby with the ridiculous first time pass there. Blocked. Corner. Villa pressing. Moussa Diaby going off now. Not sad to see the back of him. Edison, whoever that is, coming on in his place. Away, please. Can we get to that first? No. We've won it back though. Bayer, Adeyemi, run against your former team here in this save. Just Trent. Oh, I need someone with pace. Thankfully, Araujo committed to a challenge. Adeyemi found. He's run straight to a defender! Fuck it! Trent again. Rig. In front of Trent. Trent from 30 yards. Ramsdale with the save. I'm getting annoyed now. Adeyemi with the delivery. Anna. Engels with the first time effort blocked. 62 minutes played. It's still 0-0 at the Stephen Derby Arena. Eiling Jr. down the line. They've got me outnumbered here, Villa. We're in trouble. We're in real trouble. It's a very difficult chance to take. But he's got to take it. The pick out is unreal. And the volley, first time, wide of the target. That was the game right then and there for Aston Villa. And they've just not taken it. Trying to work this about as best I can to get Bayer in. That's a brilliant challenge by Dubois. It's not a great ball out, though, by the other defender. And Bayer will look for Adeyemi, who's going to race in behind, but can't get there. Win this header, please. Why would you just let it drop to try and take it with your feet, you absolute moron? Berrival. Well in, Conor Gallagher. Of course, has a touch that takes it straight back to friggin' Berrival. The fair way into the middle. Won that back. Gallagher, break. What a ball it nearly was. Saw the space, tried it. Didn't quite come off for me. Farias. Alright. Where he's got that back heel from. That's a terrible ball. Ashempong will bring it down and look to race away. Valverde surely hasn't got the stamina and pace to deal with this. Inside to Trent. Trent's got runners. He needs to find one, and he needs to find one now. And he has. It's Rodrigo Ribeiro. It's 1-0 Bradford City in the 92nd minute. Give me this Premier League title victory, please. We go back top by 2 points with 5 games to go. I deserve that win. Last kick of the game. I was nothing but furious for the majority of that fixture. But having gotten the win at the end of it, we'll say it's water under the bridge. Boiling water under the bridge, but water under the bridge nonetheless. Wolves next for us. We are top by 2 with 5 to go. We do still have some difficult fixtures remaining, including Tottenham Hotspur. But in the next one, it will be Wolves, Feyenoord and Fulham. And then maybe we can think about simming the second leg against Feyenoord if the first leg goes well enough like it did against Frankfurt. But at least the home leg first. So we're going to have to make sure that we're good enough in that first leg. And I don't want to underestimate Feyenoord the same way that we did Bologna earlier, the same way that we did Rapid Vienna earlier in the season. So nothing is done yet, but we are top. It is in our hands in terms of winning the Premier League title. It is in our hands, of course, in terms of winning the Europa League. The treble is on, but still a lot of work to do. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more. And I'll see you in the next one tomorrow.